What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. A lot of you brothers sent me this particular story about Candace Owens. And Candace Owens, as you know, is a political commentator. She is a conservative political commentator. And I really don't have a lot of problems with, conservatives, things like that. I agree with a lot that they say about what's going on in the country. Some of these black conservatives, though, on the other hand, it's a little interesting, to say the least. And, Candace Owens has some decent things to say sometimes. And then sometimes I don't know what she's trying to say. So, and she's really upset about disabled people. Okay. Now, Kim Kardashian has a collection called Skims, right? It's a like a legging brand, very, very popular. And it features a disabled model in the campaign. And so in this campaign, she responded by saying, I really don't understand how far we're going to take this inclusivity thing. I really don't get it. And if I'm wrong, educate me. A model in a wheelchair seems ridiculous, and whose idea was this? Was it your idea? Okay, you're fired. Now, let me just say this. All over the world, and I went to medical school, right? One of the things I don't like is people making fun of those who are disabled. I wanted to pursue a career in medicine to help people that were disabled. And people who are disabled are there through no fault of their own, for the most part. Okay? You have people in life that are getting in accidents, freak things happen, people lose their sight or whatever. And I just, I think that's really low to talk about something like that. But okay, like there are many people who are disabled that you have Special Olympics, whatever, right? I think that they have a community just like anybody else. So I don't see what the problem is. But do you know what seems ridiculous, Candace Owens? Didn't you file a lawsuit against people for racism in Connecticut, right? You filed a lawsuit against racist white people in Connecticut. This was like a long time ago. And the NAACP helped you win a lawsuit. And you said you never experienced racism. Now, if you look at who you are married to, this is very interesting. You're married to the same group of people, or that class of people, that you said discriminated against you. Whose idea was that? I mean, like for me, I can't go out and say, white people are discriminating against me, and then turn around and bash the same group of people that you were once in the same situation with, which Candace Owens has a lot of negative things to say about blacks, but you are married to a white man. That same particular group of people who you used to say was racist against you, that same class of people who are world power, that same group of people who you felt disenfranchised with in Connecticut. That's what people really don't get. Then you turn around and lie and say you never really experienced racism. So this is now you're saying you never had race issues when you're growing up. See, you talk out of the side of your mouth to hear yourself talk, and you don't make any sense. Okay? This is why a lot of times with the black conservatives, some of them, how can somebody take y'all some of y'all that serious? Not everybody, but some of y'all, right? When a person who is disabled typically cannot help it. But Candace Owens, you seem to be, in some of the things you say, dare I say, disabled in the mind by your thought process? A little bit? how you come to things. See, you can talk about this protected group for the fact that they're disabled, but their mind most likely works really well. Does yours? You see, because you can't tell me that these people want to be inclusive when you want to be inclusive. You want to be accepted by white America so much. That's why you go at blacks. See, to talk about handicapped people, that's low. It really is low. Because through no fault of their own are they like that. If that's one group of people I gotta come into defense of, it's them, right? But if there's anybody who wants to be inclusive, it's you. You want to be accepted by white conservatives so bad. You will do anything. You will say anything to be inclusive. Got a white husband. Almost all your black friends that are black conservatives got somebody that's a white partner. There's nobody trying to be more inclusive with white America than most, not all, most black conservatives. Who, like I said, I'm more agreeing with more black conservatives than on people on the left, for sure. But you're the person that wants to be so inclusive. It's crazy. Like, you tried to come after LeBron James for not living in the black community. Y'all remember that? Just like 2 weeks ago. Why they don't live around black people? We could ask you the same question. You sued white folks for racism. Why you don't live around black people? Candace Owens? You're the real person. And it seems like black conservatives has got to always be a caricature all the time, right? If you look at black conservative YouTubers, man, they're always, for the most part, not all of them, but they have to be a caricature. They're saying the things that white people would never say. Never. They'll be in the comments agreeing with them, but they're not going to get on their platform and say it. But that is what they do. It's what they do. And nobody has, who can respect somebody like that? Okay, you're fired because they put somebody up there that's handicapped. What if somebody said that about you? You are definitely wrong. You need to be educated. For sure. Candace Owens should never be allowed to even speak on black issues for the fact that you sued. Listen, the NAACP helped you sue for racial discrimination. And you're there lying. Call police brutality a myth. All of this stuff. Ranting. But there you go. Line. You received in 2007 a settlement of $37,500 from Stanford Public Schools. Let me read the article for those who don't remember. In 2007, she accused white boys of racially harassing and threatening to kill her. Owens claimed the boys were the son of then Stanford Mayor Dannell Malloy, Connecticut's former governor. Because of the NAACP, Owens' family received a settlement of $37,500 for Stanford Public Schools. Owens now calls the NAACP one of the worst groups for black people, even though the organization helped her win a racial discrimination lawsuit. How pathetic can you be? But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.